Timberwolves, Warriors, coming right up after this. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Al Horford.
Hey, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Then it's Ball, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Shannon in at the power forward. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Stolen by McDaniel. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Butler kicks to Green. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Butler on the way. McDaniel's defending. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Picked him clean. And they're on the break. Here's Podziemski. And he banks in the layup.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Has to Gobert. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Porzingis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Instead, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. It's good.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Green with a screen for Curry. Drops in the tray.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Ball from long range.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And here's Edwards following Porzingis' 3. Shoots over Podziemski. Edwards, no good. Right side Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Butler. Podziemski on the wing. 6 to shoot. Outside for Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And here's Porzingis for a three. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night here. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. There's Green with the three. Minnesota with the rebound. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. Butler from outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by one. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniel. And Josh Green subbed in for Edwards. And Golden State also making a change. Santos is checked in. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the three.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Porzingis can't hit. Porzingis has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Down low, Baron Jay.
Slow and steady. Anderson just goes about his business.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Warriors trail by 4. To stop the run. And Stephen Curry gets the three. Curry's got 9.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Booker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Booker is screen on Curry. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
A three from Porzingis. The shot, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. The Warriors pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Dosunmu. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Dosunmu's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. To the paint. Booker the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Booker with 1 on the clock. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time,
I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
They've got LaMelo Ball. Also, Dosunmu out there. It's Berger in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Payton. Now, here's Ball. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
Pass to Moody. In the corner, Horford with it. Over Green. Horford no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Warriors trail by 6. Puts up a deep 3. Moody's shot is off. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Green.
Timeout.
Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
It's Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 12 points in the game. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Well, after picking up his 3rd foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Berger. That shot no good. Warriors trail by 6. Curry kicks to Horford. Pass to Podziemski.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And communication is so crucial.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Timberwolves, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've taken a bit of a dive. Still in the top 10, but I'll tell you, the Power Rankings don't miss much. Any let up, and you lose ground.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Ball, and it's Shannon in at the power forward. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Here's Edwards. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight. He said, quote, Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level. It opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now, here's Green. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, that's just sheer toughness right there by Draymond Green. What a finish through that contact.
Edwards finds Ball. Back to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Misses the layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
3 on 3. Here's Shannon. Green with the defensive effort.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Edwards. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7", or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Now here's Podziemski. Here's Butler, and Gobert with a block.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Basket counts. Shannon's gotten his second bucket on the night.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Curry with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
Now here's McDaniels. And in that win against the Bucks, he was a major factor as well. And here's Edwards outside. The putback. The kick out to Ball. From downtown, it's good on the putback.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Warriors trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, at this point, we're shocked if Steph even misses one of those.
Who poked away? Curry with a steal. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt for the night now.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in, and the second free throw is good.
Well, Steph Curry is an all-time great who continues to amaze us, and I am just so glad I've got the best seat in the house.
Now here's McDaniels. Still without a bucket. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. And the bucket is good.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Porzingis for 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota leading by 4. The kick out to Ball. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Ball's got 5 points.
Yeah, good decision by Edwards, feeding the outside shooter.
It's blocked by Gobert. Pass to Curry. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ball against Curry. Here's Shannon. Another one falls for Minnesota. Porzingis surveying the floor. From outside, off the mark.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The shot by Butler, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Anderson, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Santos. It's stolen by Green. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The 3, DiVincenzo. That one is off. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Santos. Moody from outside. That shot off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
A clear look for Green. The wide open shot is on the money. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Back to Moody. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's DiVincenzo. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Moody. Pass to Santos. Oh, deflected. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Phillips is checked in for the Timberwolves. Ball comes in for DiVincenzo. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dosunmu. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
All no good. Here's Santos. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Minnesota. They're up by 8. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
We've got Josh Green. Dosunmu is out there with ball, and it's Booker in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Gets the 3 ball to go. Green's got 5 points.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
All no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass the ball. Takes a 3. Mello knocks down the long one.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Back to Butler. Moody from outside. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one. And Minnesota with possession here. There's Ball with a 3. They get it again. Baron J. Pass to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. Ball's got 12 points.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Here's Santos. And here's Horford for 3. Ball with the rebound. From deep. That doesn't go either for Ball.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Horford gets it done inside.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Minnesota in the lead. Dosunmu outside for 3. DiVincenzo nails it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Moody. 3-pointer. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts. Fires the 3. Dosunmu on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Santos. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go. And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the 3s are easier for players to get.
Steps back. Now here's Dosunmu. Oh, a rattling two-handed jam.
A true playmaker. When ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. They need this. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Shannon. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 9. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Porzingis for 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Edwards against Curry. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Shot from the low block. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Curry launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Minnesota leading by 8. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's foul number 2 for him.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Dosunmu. Another one falls for Minnesota.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Oh, Curry showing off the range.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
They kick it out to Porzingis. And again, it's Golden State.
Shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Dosunmu goes in. Pass to Shannon. And here's Dosunmu. Another shot. Another one falls for Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
36 seconds left in the half. Here's Pajemski. Count it. Pajemski's got his second basket of the night. There's 31 seconds left in the second. Pass to McDaniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's Gobert. McDaniels finds Edwards. 1 second left. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Golden State Warriors. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic. thankfully. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Warriors.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Ayo Dosunmu really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
There's Ball with a 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Porzingis. Outside for Green. Pass to Ball. Fires from 14. And he hits the jumper. 14 points for LaMelo Ball.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Podziemski's shot is good.
There's such a dual threat offensively. Curry can be the finisher, or he can create like he did there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The 3 from Ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Butler, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Hits a 3-pointer. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Ball against Curry. Beyond the arc.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Pass to Butler. Here's Green. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Shannon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Butler. Ball with the rebound.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Ball. He's got 14. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Porzingis drops in the layup for 2. Porzingis has got 12 points. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. if you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys?
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Moody's checked in for Pajemski. Here's Ball. Oh! Clear the way for Ball.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Butler against McDaniels. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Inside, Edwards lays it in. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Yeah, they've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all the second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota. To the inside. Here's Dosunmu. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And Minnesota with some changes. Green's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Ball. And here's Curry for 3. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit. Coaches loving the ball.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Free throw good, Green. And Minnesota making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Santos. And he dunks it down.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Timberwolves shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Outside, Green. There's 1:34 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. And he lays it up and in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here are the top passing teams in the league so far this year. The 4th spot held by Minnesota.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Oh, it's stolen. Moody from outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Dosunmu can't hit.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
He takes it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to Green. Outside, Anderson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
And that's his second three of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Another miss by Minnesota. Outside Curry. Horford, a screen on DiVincenzo. Oh, he got it off in time!
Great awareness.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Minnesota leading by a point. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Josh Green out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Ball. And it's Baron J in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz.
And that game against Memphis, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Pass to Green. Green, a screen. LaMelo driving, puts up a three. He can't hit that time.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Now Horford. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Minnesota again missing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Outside Moody takes the three, and Baron J pulls it down. Baron J's got 4 rebounds now. Inside from 7, count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Horford.
You want to talk about a high-value veteran. Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Horford hits them both. Now here's Edwards. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Edwards.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Moody misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The three from Ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 19 points.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
The three ball. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
3 from Curry connects again from distance. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
There's Ball with a three. That doesn't go either for Ball. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Horford passes to Curry. Now here's Moody. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Takes a step back. Here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The three is up. Curry's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Floats one. The three from Ball. Hauled in by Curry.
He's trying to find his shot. But at some point, you have to start making these.
And the basket is good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Booker. Shannon comes in for DeSumo. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for DiVincenzo. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Oh, man. He got...
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game.
The previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now an update on Jimmy Butler's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
Shoots a three. Oh, it's off target. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Edwards looking it over. Here's Edwards cutting inside. Powers it down.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Porzingis. Cleared away by Edwards. Minnesota in the lead. Outside ball. Oh, he can't get the layup. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Money from 3.
And Curry having some fun out there right now. This is the competitive environment he loves.
From deep. And Ball right back at you.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Gobert against Porzingis. No.
Well, that's just excellent rebounding fundamentals right there. He found a body, and he cleared him out.
And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
And that could be pivotal. You just can't afford to turn the ball over in those situations.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Butler, one in strong.
And that is a staple of Jimmy's game. Drive it down the heart of the defense, create contact, and get to the free throw line.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
Using the glass to lay it in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Outside Porzingis fires the three. It's off. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Outside ball. Now Gobert. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid. Well, you knew it would be Curry in crunch time. Everybody understood Curry was going to get the basketball right there.
Edwards. And he nails it.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
Curry fires. Good. Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Clay took it.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Here's Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, the shot is off. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the double.